Let me know if y'all want to add me to the party. It'll be working here. Sorry, I'm just trying to get set up on my phone for comments and put the Discord link in the chat. There we go. So that Discord link is in the chat. Sorry, I'm just trying to get set up. Okay, audio sounds great if I say so myself. It's kind of nice. Okay. So we're back up on that. Let me throw out a little promotion since we're off a pre-stream now. Okay, I'm glad that tweet looked better than it did in draft. Alright, got that on there. Alright, I'm just trying to get this done. This will go so much quicker when I have a Stream Deck. Okay, so yeah, that Discord is in the chat now. So if y'all want to join and, like, I don't know, just chat, hang out, do whatever you want to do in a normal Discord server, just besides adhering to the rules. Nat is a moderator, I'm admin, her two friends have privileges too. So yeah, Stream Deck is gonna really cut down on me doing these promotional things. You know, that's what I'm doing right now. I am trying to grow this channel, get to affiliate, so drop a follow if you're not currently following and you like my content. You know, I like to put that last bit in there because I think a lot of people are just like, oh, you should be following me no matter what, sir. That is what I prefer. Okay, so we're finally ready. Sorry it took me so long. Alright, so surprise for y'all. Max. We're gonna do this one together because I fucking hate it, but I did find a lot of Pokemon that we weren't aware of earlier. Max. We're gonna do this one together. Others, unfortunately, are not maxed. I was gonna wait to stream until at least a couple of these were 100%, but to be honest, I think we'll be okay. So, without further, let's just do what we did the other day. We'll start from the first track, because I also will tell you this, guys, too. I made sure not to play these, unless I've already played a maxed out track on stream before. I don't know what changes are here, so We will find out, won't we? I am just going to readjust. I'm going to move over to off my desk here. Get a little water, go to the bathroom, and then we'll begin. So I am still getting the hang of this headset, so you might hear me taking it on and off to figure out where the mute button is. I'm in love with it, though. Let me plug that in chat now that I'm thinking about it. So it would have been. I also have. I'm just gonna put this out there. I buy most of my stuff through Amazon and GameStop now. GameStop's really changed. I used to do Best Buy and Amazon, but Best Buy screwed up my last pre-order for Returnal. Okay, I'm a big fan of this headset. So, a lot of headsets kind of put the mute button in weird places. This one does not. Like, it's even textured too, so I know what I'm hitting. It's pretty tight. But, so I just plugged everything on social media. That's what took me so long to start. We are going to start here now. I'm going to put in the chat the name of the headset if y'all are interested. Just because I'm really a huge fan of this thing. Like, I've used Turtle Beach all my gaming life besides, you know, your default headsets you get. And fuck, man, this is nice. So, it is a Logitech G733 Lightspeed wireless gaming headset. I recommend it to anyone. It's 130 bucks. It's not extremely expensive. Like, my non-job having ass could get it. I mean, I did already save up for equipment like this, and it was this or a boom mic and a pole, but I already have that. So, Lightspeed wireless gaming headset. I just want to make sure I write down the right thing. So one thing we didn't get to on pre-stream that I wanted to do is the big announcement today from the CDC. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I think it is a good thing that, you know, places are getting to decide whether or not they want to enforce stuff. But at the same time, for like immunocompromised people like me, I just see it being hugely abused. And I think it's kind of contradicting what they just said last week. Like, they confirmed airborne spread indoors is the primary mover, and it's a problem. We also are not vaccinating as many people as we need to. So, I don't know. That's all I'm going to say on it. This feels mad premature. I would have given it 2 or 3 more months, find out what like actual data says. But, you know, unfortunately the trust the science phrase has been co-opted. Personally, I just think it's a huge boost to try to force people off unemployment and be like, oh, it's safe now. We said it was. So, who the hell knows? Alright. So let us do the Park Day course. Okay, let us begin. So we got little fellas. I hope I got a good picture of that. I don't know if I did. Oh! Everyone getting angry. Kills me that they have a big ass tuft of hair, and I'm not gonna call it an afro because that really isn't an afro. Afro itself is like a very distinct hairstyle. Like, exclusive to a race, like, I would say. I chose Afropope Live because that's what my hair was referred to for years. And I don't want to say part black because it's like 10%. But I did have somebody when we were on hiatus come after me, try to cancel me for my name. You know, basically, oh shit, look at Emolga take off. Basically saying, oh, you're culture appropriating. I'm like, this is the only way my hair's ever been described by black Americans too, so I don't really know. I don't know, it just felt like somebody getting angry at someone mixed race that is co-opting pure race stuff. Like, I don't know, it was just mad disappointing. But it did kind of lead me to this little crisis where I'm trying to figure out, hey, do I want to... Oh, look at the little ducklet. It's so far off, though. I can't imagine that's going to be quality. But it is kind of cool to see what's changed. Like, look at Pidgeot all the way up there. I figure out if that's a Pokemon up there or what. Who? I gotta pay more attention. So, I know the Bidoof track. Oh, look at the Heracross. We'll actually see her go over there. And we know it's a her because she has a heart-shaped horn. Friend from work keeps Snapchatting me. I do gotta say this though, with that new announcement, if you're a service worker and you give the slightest fuck about COVID or retail, I don't really want to say frontline health because y'all have gone above and beyond with, you know, being worried about COVID and dealing with it, and I don't want to dictate to y'all because I don't have any idea what you go through on a daily basis. But I feel like people who work in the grocery store and, you know, McDonald's, if they're going to have their health put at risk, which like I said on this channel before, I'm one of those people, unfortunately. You know, I've had my health completely screwed by the place I worked at, King Soopers, so I can't even physically do a physical job anymore, at least right now, with post-COVID. Now, I am trying to exercise again, but I found out that may not be the best move with post-COVID. Studies and doctors are now advising that it is possible, if you have post-COVID, to actually relapse on your symptoms. So that's why I keep getting more intense heat waves than I had before. Unfortunately, just because of exercising. But I also don't have a choice. Like, I'm about the same weight I was before I had COVID. And unfortunately now, like, I have gained a little bit of weight since being off work. I don't have a choice. Like, I've got to, you know, exercise. Even if it sets me back with COVID, you know, off and on. There are stories of people just fighting through it, and it is getting better. Like, it could just be stamina, but there were times where I was starting to black out on the elliptical because my heart wasn't beating efficiently enough. Like, alright, I'll be really surprised if I got anything good. Better than I already have, but we'll give it a shot. These Grookey photos are at least closer. Grookey's so fucking cute. I quite like that one. Can't believe I was able to snap that. That was a hard one to get. I don't know. I know that 3-star would be pretty easy, but that's such a good photo, though. That's in my photo decks. I can't really change it. But for number 2, yeah. Everything I have a ducklet is that. Do the feeding one. I don't think that'll be good enough. Whew. Forgot the fatigue I have with this game right now. Like, I'm not gonna stop streaming it. You know, we're gonna keep going. I did all these courses to show you all, so. But yeah, doing a lot of these courses over and over and over again, I'm kind of like, ooh, right now. But that's okay. You know, Mass Effect comes out tomorrow, or even tonight, and I actually have 2 copies. Isn't that crazy? So there's a reason for that. The PS5 and the Xbox versions, if you pre-order at Best Buy, you get a free Steelbook case. And like, you know, I couldn't pass that up. And then of course on PC you get jack shit, like, and I was always going to play it on PC, like, I have a rig for this purpose, you know. But I ended up getting it for the Steelbook. So there is a chance that I do play offline, but before you all want to kill me for that, I'm playing a different Shepard on PS5. I'm going to be doing, you know, Fem Shep run, probably Soldier, unless I can, you know, want to do Sentinel or Tech over it. That way, you know, if I'm not totally ready to go and I do want to see, you know, how it's changed, at least on Eden Prime, I'm not violating the rules of our stream. Because I did tell y'all, we're just going to do a Man-Shep run. It's going to be entirely on stream. So, you know, if I just want to check it out briefly before I start streaming it, I may do that. So don't freak out if you are friends with me on PS5 or PSN and you see me playing. I'm just checking it out. Hell yeah. I figured that was going to be good. Now let's look at Florgus. Alright, let's see how we did. Alright, I mean to hit my mic. I'm not used to having like a mic pushed out right underneath me, so it might take me a little bit to get used to it. I'm a huge fan of this headset though. My voice is coming in so much clearer. Like, the only thing I'm not sure is it compatible with PS5, because I would probably sell the PS5 headset. It's just, it feels so cheap for only being, you know, $30 less than this one. I don't know. I need to do a stream with it on though, and I'm planning to do that with Returnal. I promise. I let Armand borrow it for a few days, and I kind of just fell off on it. I haven't even touched it, but due to that, I'll be honest though, he returned it that day. He hates roguelites, and I can't really say roguelites are necessarily my shit either, but that may just be from a lack of playing. I have Hades, so I like Hades, you know, the parts I've played of it so far, but I don't know. But yeah, that's another thing we have coming up here on stream is probably just a little PS5 showcase. You know, just show you what I got, what we can play. Obviously, we're not going to play ESO on PS5 anymore. You know, I do kind of miss the controller sometimes, but I have a wireless keyboard, so I can just kind of lay where I'm laying right now and play.
Nice work.
I've been busy this week. Trying to prep for this surgery, trying to get everything done I need to do beforehand. Natasha came down. Poor thing had a horrible day yesterday.
Nice work.
So, started off, she really wanted pizza. She's been craving pizza for like a week or two. I was afraid we were gonna have a scare or some shit. But we're good. And poor thing gets mod pizza for both her and I. I haven't been very hungry since I stopped smoking, so I don't know if that's just been a thing since having COVID. Like, I don't have much appetite unless I got baked the night before, bacon currently. But yeah, she had a pizza. I stupidly left it out in a part of my room where my cat has not knocked food off to get before. As you may know on stream, I have a food aggressive cat. And I don't mean that like he's gonna kill me or attack me for food. Meaning he'll just be hostile if I try to get him from food. Like he'll get angry about it. And it's because I have someone in this household who won't quit fucking feeding him human food. Even though I've asked, I've begged, I've gotten angry. I've been like, yo man, this is my cat, like, you want to feed him human food and fuck up his behavior and diet, you can have him. Like, you obviously have a vested interest. I would never give away my cat though. I fucking hate people that do that. Unless you have a really good reason, I don't think you should ever surrender your pet. But anyways, left the pizza out while we went grocery shopping, came back, her pizza had been knocked over, mine hadn't been. He knocked over everything on the shelf because he's an idiot, and he actually ate like half a slice of her pizza. So threw it out, unfortunately. And while we were at Target yesterday, the Pizza Hut was reopened. So we're like, oh hell yeah, like, let's get a pizza. So we do. She gets cheese. She doesn't like pepperoni. She's not a vegetarian. She just can't handle anything with spice in it. She has a very grooved kind of tongue where if she gets something even like pepper stuck in it, it will burn the shit out of her tongue. Like, it's a unique experience for me dating someone. I can't imagine what she goes through with it. So we did okay. I'll take a 7k increase on here. We're gonna go to nighttime though. And of course the pizza we get, cheese, she comes home, she takes a bite out of it. There's fucking pepperoni buried between the cheese and the crust and the sauce. Meaning either, I think they're frozen. I'm pretty sure they just defrost them at the store and heat them up. So either someone at the warehouse is just like, oh shit, well, I'll just cover it with a bunch of cheese, no one will ever know. Well, unfortunately she did know. I almost thought of calling and complaining. I'm really not that kind of person though. She tries to push me a bit more because I'm very non-confrontational with, especially with COVID. It's hard for me to be like a Karen. That's how I see it. Like if I complain or I'm upset about something, I feel like a Karen. There have been times where like, okay, we had a waiter straight up just not serve our table for like 30 minutes, no drink, and yeah, I did kind of be like, oh, what the fuck, like, what's the problem, man? Like, there's 2 fucking tables worth of people in here, like, I don't know, like, I don't think the guy was really expecting to be called out on it. You know, we didn't try to get our meal comped or anything. We're not scummy people, but the guy did, you know, understand he was kind of mistreating us. We still tip, like, okay. So I am the quintessential millennial tipper. I tip at 25 most times. No matter what, unless you have either fucked up service so badly that I give you 20 or 15. I've only given a 15% tip once. Outside of takeout. Takeout, we could get a little bit of the ethics there, I guess. See what y'all think. But I don't know. I don't usually tip under 20, especially once COVID started. I kind of upped it. So like even my takeout orders are 20 now. But that's just something that I don't know. I will kind of just do, but I also at the same time I could not just not tip somebody. Like it's just not in my wheelhouse. And I don't know. But anyways, it can just be frustrating sometimes. Alright, one part of having post-COVID is really bad brain fog, to where I will forget where I'm going with something, and I think y'all kind of started noticing that on stream. You know, a lot of people probably were like, oh, he's baked right now. Yeah, probably. I probably had a little bakiness going on, but that isn't, you know, why I'm losing my train of thought. And it's a lot of other people with post-COVID, especially, unfortunately, with, I didn't lose my train of thought there. I'm trying to take pictures of homeboy. Especially with people who have documented cases of brain fog. Like, it can be, they'll start a sentence and completely forget where they were going with it. And it's not like, you know, where I'm like, oh shit, it just slipped right out of my head. No, I will not remember that whole time. But anyways, poor thing just had a really bad day yesterday. I felt bad. And I wasn't going to stream yesterday anyway. We did stream on Tuesday. And that was fun. Well, did I stream Tuesday? I don't even remember, man. This whole week has just been so busy and blurry, I'm not sure. Come on. Why you like this guy?
Nice.
Wow, didn't give a fuck about that fruit. I'm gonna try to get that ducklet there. I can't believe they sleep out of the water. That shit's just funny to me. I'm gonna try to get closer. Oh shit, he's got homies. Okay, cool. I think I got a good one. My school just reached out to me telling me the results of that test. Cool. I would like for them to just, like, tell me what I have to do next, besides, you know, pay tuition. Which, hopefully, things go well with this new, I don't know, way of life I am trying. I'm basically investing a lot, and even if I'm not, you know, raking in tons of money at the moment, I have made money so far. Like, okay, so my work, one of the biggest reasons, or my ex-work, I quit was because they would quarantine me for every little thing, and I'm okay with that. I don't want, you know, anyone at work to catch anything I had, like including COVID. But they were supposed to pay every single time I was quarantined. That includes my mom's quarantine, when she had COVID, when Armand had COVID, I had COVID. I was only paid for 2 weeks last year. And I had to use my sick hours. They were shitty about that. And then, of course, when I quit, they fucked up my pay. And I managed to get them to give me 17 hours worth of sick hours. You know, it wasn't shit. It was really a small amount. But it was financially fucking me over so bad. And my coworkers were not very, like, I don't want to say as appreciative as they should have been. A lot of them were blatantly telling me, oh, you need to work while sick. Oh, I don't give a fuck if your mom has COVID. Like, you need to be here. And, like, that's just fucking asinine to me. That's as dumb as this, like, this quick reopening just for the sake to get people off of unemployment. It's horse shit. I'm not on unemployment. I just want to put that out there. I know a lot of people are like, oh, look at him spending money and unemployed. Yeah, bitch, I've been saving since January. Like, I knew I was going to quit. I just didn't know when. So, you know, I was a good boy. I saved my money. I made sure that I was ready to go. And then, of course, I didn't, like I said before, I had no clue I was going to quit when I did. It was, you know, roughly after the guy assaulted me. And I said, fuck it, man. Like, screw it. But I have been very vocal on my personal pages about people on unemployment because I have a lot of shithead family that apparently just thinks their politics are more important than people surviving. You know, and I've put this out there on personal accounts too. I'll throw it out here on stream. You realize the only reason we're being shitty to people, or some people are being shitty to people on unemployment, is the Chamber of Commerce basically is lobbying to get rid of the additional federal unemployment, saying, oh, y'all don't need that shit. And quite frankly, I disagree. I think the extra $300 on the state benefits, whatever you qualify for, that's paltry shit. Like, okay, so because I've looked into the past, if I went onto unemployment, I would get maybe like $300 a week from the state. I would get whatever the Fed would give me, because you have to get approved for that amount too, as far as I know. It wouldn't be what I made in a week at King's. Fucking, I would tell my store managers that all the time when they would be like, you need to get back here. Like, they'd be like, what, you just gonna go get unemployment with everybody else? And I'm like, you're fucking dumb if you think I make more money on unemployment. Like, if that were the case, I would have quit ages ago and taken off. Like, no need to even get COVID. But that's just not who I am. You know, I'm not saying I'm against unemployment. I'm totally for. I don't know. I don't let my politics interfere with other people's lives. My political approach has always been live and let live. You know, quote Tidus from Final Fantasy X. But I don't care. Like, you want to smoke weed? You want to get married to a guy? You gay? I'm by myself. Like, I don't know if a lot of people know that. A lot of people assume just because I've dated women and I've dated Natasha that I'm metrosexual because I have a little flair for the dramatic. But no, I am actually bi. I am trying to say that more lately. I didn't really care before because I'm not going to say slur on stream, but I didn't want to validate all the people that called me the F slur in high school. I'd be like, oh, see, I was right. Like, so I don't really, it's not that I'm not proud about it, I just don't talk about it. So, I don't know, like, in terms of that, with my politics, I just don't care. Like, if you don't feel comfortable in your body, you want to transition, fuck yeah, I support you. I don't think I could personally do that. I'm a pussy when it comes to such a big decision like that. And I don't know, it's kind of the same thing with everything. Like, I've talked about on here, my political fucking test said I was a libertarian socialism, so who knows. But I don't know, yeah, I've just been very vocal about it, and I'll be honest, I'll just share a personal story. When I was a kid, my father had worked in tech, and he unfortunately lost his job when the tech bubble exploded in like the early 2000s. Unemployment is the only reason I got to keep my living situation concise. We didn't have to move. I didn't have to lose all my friends. I didn't have to do something to school district because we were able to use unemployment until my dad got a job. And it's not like the man didn't labor every single day to try to get a job. Most people on unemployment have to do that. That is what the federal government was reiterating the other day, and it pissed me off, pissed other people off. But honestly, the fact is a lot of states do have work search requirements for UI. So I think a lot of people just ran with that Chamber of Commerce story, and it fits with their political values of, well, you're not a welfare state. And I'm like, here's the biggest kicker for me. I worked with a guy like that. I'm not going to put his name out on stream because this is being advertised on my social media accounts for people from my ex-work in here. The fucker was more than happy when I got cut off Medicaid for making too much money. And I think that's an okay provision. If the state determines I make too much money to use a free service that is intended for people in poverty, which I was when I signed up for it, so be it. But this same piece of shit qualifies for Medicaid because of his family, yet it's okay for him to have, but nobody else can have it. It's socialism, guys. Socialism. You know, socialism's cool for me, rugged capitalism for the rest. You know, I don't know. Not to get too political here, but I don't know. I think a lot of people could benefit from just minding their own fucking business. Like,
great timing.
I have a lot of family that I am pissed off at because of their views, and I've deleted a lot of people off my social media. Like, I put a disclaimer out. I don't really fuck with Facebook anymore. I think I check it like a couple times a day and call it good. I don't post unless I feel really passionate about something. And it was basically like, if you are privileged enough to not be affected by COVID in the last year of this pandemic, you haven't, and you didn't work on the front lines, I don't want to hear your fucking opinion when these workers have had enough and they're not, and they're either upgrading jobs or they're just running unemployed. Like, everyone always gives me, oh, you're different, your health is shit, and I'm like, no, fuck you. You only know that because I talk about it. I should not have to talk about it openly to get you to think I should exist, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, it's just been mad frustrating. But I am glad to see we're doing pretty good on this night shoot. Makes me almost want to run through the course again, which we might. I don't know, I'm kind of just tired of the day. Oh yeah, there's an Espeon, we have to go back. So there is also an Espeon in the third course in this area. I'll show y'all where it is, it's hidden. I actually had to look up this Lumina course on IGN to figure out where shit was. So we're going to go through one more time on here. Sorry, I promise we are going to play more than I'm talking. I have a lot on my mind today. I don't know. I think a lot of people, like, if it's their personal choice that, you know, they don't think the pandemic's over with, they don't really trust that the government is saying, hey guy, hey, it's done guy, they should be allowed to make that decision. Like, I don't know why we became such I mean, I don't want to say became such an individualistic society, because we've always been that way. But, like, at the same time, why don't we give a fuck about other people? Like I said, if you didn't have to work on the front lines and you didn't deal with COVID, I'm sorry, you were privileged. You were very fortunate to not have to deal with something like that. And, you know, I'm okay with that. I'm just saying it like it is. I feel like a lot of people, including, you know, family who've said this to me, oh, y'all are pussies, like, y'all don't even, you couldn't even handle the real world. And I'm like, motherfucker, you work from home, like, you couldn't handle my job. Why are you trying to say you can? Like, there are a lot of people like that. But I will just put this out there on stream. I'm pro labor. I'm pro workers' rights. So if that doesn't mesh with you, I'd rather you not even tune in, like, or follow. Like, it's just, To me, it's that important of an issue. And I don't know why, like, it doesn't get as much attention as it should. But I think that's where we're headed, honestly. I think a lot of people in various industries across the US are fed up with either the pandemic or their corporation or business not doing the right thing. I think we live in this unique time where workers are going to suddenly have more value. Of course, we're going to get gaslit and being like, oh, these lazy people, they don't want to work, guy, they want a handout, guy. These are the same people who said stimmies are handouts, though. Instead of, economic stimulants that we have worked in the past and we've had work before. Please eat the fluff fruit.
Oh, really?
Cool. And I will not get into the Israel-Hamas battle on stream. I don't know enough. That's always something that I have been honest with y'all about on stream. If I don't know enough something about it to have a relatively educated opinion, I don't say it. Like, I have been pretty vocal on my personal account, but that's my personal views. Like, it is kind of hard for me because I do have a friend from Israel.
Awesome.
She visits. She's a very cool person that I worked with at UCCS. So I was really reluctant to say anything, but I don't feel like it's anti-Semitic to say, hey, y'all shouldn't be killing children, either of you. And like I said, that's the extent I'm going to get into that. But we do have a chance on stream here because I know my politics drive people nuts in real life to do just chatting political streams. I kind of want to do it in a podcast format, like, have the mic hanging down kind of thing, which I may. I still have plans to get an omnidirectional mic. I already have one, but it's a piece of shit. We used it hardcore for filming, which this is an announcement I forgot to make today. So anything that I have publicly filmed for UCCS, I don't really own the rights to, but that I've turned in for a project. But as long as I alter it a little bit, which I have done, because this video or this movie short film I made was in honor of a friend of mine who passed away in a car accident, and it's kind of a PSA on distracted driving. I'll upload that stuff on there if you guys are interested in that. Like, the Sylveon goes there if I wake it up. Wow. Okay. These courses, man, there's so much going on. I'm never gonna. I feel like if you tried to 100% every course, like, oh, it'd be maddening. I'm sure you can. That's why I prefer the max level. Like, I know where I stand. Let's see. So we'll go ahead and just go to Lumina Zone. I don't want to bore y'all and do the fucking Night Zone again. Oh, at least we got a better one of that. What? I don't even remember taking that shit. There was one time they used either Whirlwind and String Shot, the Caterpie there. I haven't been able to get them to do it again. Try him buried in the dirt there. I didn't even know we took a picture of that. Oh yeah, we did. I remember taking that. Not surprised there's another no subject photo. Damn it. The one time I finally get that right, I have a glowing Bidoof that's probably going to beat the last one I have. But you know what? That's easy to replicate. Let's go with this. Man, that's a hard one. I think this one. Because that's the first time I've been able to get them all glowing and in the same spot. Now I'm kind of just going to see what would be the best to replace. Well, I need to turn this in, an example of it eating for requests, so hopefully that's enough. I'm just still in disbelief that I passed this test. I'm gonna ride that high until tomorrow. I have taken this test 4 fucking times. I have missed it twice by a matter of 3, and then 1 last time. This time I was more than good by +7. Like, oh, it's such a relief, guys, to finally have that shit done. Like, oh, it's like pulling teeth, dude. Like, I hate doing that shit. I know, it's ironic I'm talking about pulling teeth.
Now then.
It's crazy how many people already quit Kings. So I don't even shop at the one I worked at anymore because it's fucking depressing. Every time I'm in there, and I don't mean to be rude, an employee starts crying, like, about how bad it is, and I really do feel for them because I fled that shit work environment. But at the same time, I have to say, fucking leave your job.
Nice work.
If you're miserable there, if you're worried about being safe, like,
Nice work.
I don't know, I just started shopping somewhere else. I don't really want to, give money to that company, but there are a few things that I can't get anywhere else that Walmart doesn't carry. I don't really trust Walmart meat or produce, so unfortunately, since those are 2 departments I've worked in at King's, I trust it. But I found a marketplace store not far away from where I live, like 20 minutes away, whereas King Supers is already 15 away where I worked, 10 to 15 depending on if I was speeding. So not really, Are you fucking kidding me? Really? Still can't get the algorithm down in this. In the old Pokemon Snap, that 3-1 would have won.
Perfect timing. Nice work.
At least I don't have to worry about them anymore.
Nice work.
Hell yeah.
Great timing.
Oh wow, that's a complete page for Dodrio. Like, stars galore. I don't have to waste film on a Dodrio. Unless I want a max level, or I need to get expedition points somewhere, but I don't. Not in this one. Okay, so we're going to return to camp here. I'm going to take a brief intermission here for like maybe 5 minutes, make sure I don't need to do any... Well, no, I think I'm okay. I was going to go see if anyone needs to be fed, but I see the horses are already in the corral, so we're good. I'm just going to continue for now. I don't know how long this stream is going to go in total. Like I said, it is the last stream before I end up, doing my surgery and however long that's going to take. So we'll keep going for now. Let's just go to the Luminous spot. Had my first near freak accident today with my new monitor. Fucking, I'm drinking a drink on it. It's on my coaster next to it. And I go to just fucking turn my chair to grab something, and suddenly I've knocked over 2 drinks. I have 3 Pokemon card decks boxes that I'm having to air out right now because they were sticky. I had to clean them. And now I'm trying to make sure, none of the cards get damaged when I put them back in there. Everything else is okay. Nothing got damaged on the desk, but shit, it was close. So, I don't know. I'm trying not to spend any more money on stuff that I would put here at this house. Because I do want to, move out, get a new locale. So, like, for instance, right now, if I weren't moving out, I would have bought the boom mic, the omnidirectional mic, and not even thought about it. But because I would rather focus on getting a new home to live in and have a more professional setup than what I have now, I am gonna hold off. I may still end up getting the omnidirectional here soon, but I really do like this headset and everything it offers. I don't feel like I need one yet. Okay, so only differences with this course now, besides that I can fire up Meganium and Eevee. Sylveon is right here. Yep, got it. And you kind of have to lead it to the Eevee and the Meganium, if that makes any sense. So, see, I'm trying to make a trail. I fucked up with these two, but...
Awesome!
Oh, that's probably the best Eevee picture I think I've gotten. Cool. I did manage to get the Sylveon. Alright, I'm gonna miss the Shaman if I don't hurry up. So allegedly there is a Pikachu by these cliffs. I haven't figured out where the hell he is. Because it's basically just like, oh, throw a bunch of apples in the bushes and Pikachu will appear. And it's supposed to be to the right of Shaman, which I'm gonna miss Shaman here. Damn it. Oh, there it is. It said to the right, so maybe right here. I thought to the opposite right. But yeah, no, I basically just throw a bunch of fluff fruit into bushes, just trying to find something here. Because I need to get a better score, like, I'm only 7k away, but it's gonna take a minute, like. So, here, there's two things. Oh, of course I hit Meganium with the apples. Oops. So if I throw fruit to the right of the tree, I don't know if I was quick enough, Hoot Hoot come out. If I do it to the left, Combee come out. And yeah, I don't think it came out at all. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to redo this course. I got too distracted, or I'm not as on point as I usually am with it. Take a few more photos. So allegedly there's an Emolga over here. I don't know. I'm probably gonna have to pull the guide back up just to refresh where everyone is, because I think I've gotten everything. But I will show you something cool. We're gonna return to camp here in a second. That should point out where other Pokemon are that we may not have.
How'd it go?
But we'll head back. And I haven't progressed with story a whole lot because I'm supposed to be doing shit in the new areas. But I want to kind of get this Illumina spot done, and then we can go to the night course after. We'll give this just a couple shots, like, if I'm able to... Damn, that's a good one. Max level this within a couple of them, cool. If not, then, you know, I'm gonna have to do something else. Oh, that's a great photo. I'll go with that. Eevee, on the other hand, I should have... Oh, that's a good one. That should give me some more points. As you can see, Shaman, little shit. I don't know if you can get it to come out. Like, I can't level up this course until we get this. Yep, that's what I thought. Wouldn't get enough. Okay, cool. Only an addition of 500 points, though. Only an addition of less than 100.
Great timing.
Okay, that's better. I don't think we hit 7k though, so we're gonna have to go again. Because we did figure out on stream the other day, if you upgrade photos, you only get like a partial amount. I mean, I'll take 4k. That's way more than I usually get on this course. But we're gonna return to camp. I'm gonna show y'all a cool feature that is in the game. It's not cheating. I don't know if it's really known about, and I'm not sure if it was in the original. I kind of doubt it. But I stumbled upon it the other day. So you don't even really need a guide here. So you go to the lab.
Actually,
So first I'll show you the internet. Because I uploaded a photo the other day. This is my total photo deck store. Obviously we haven't beaten the game, so I am way behind. So there's that. Oh, that's a cool photo. Look at the Mechanium photos there. Oh. Oh, that's so cool. They don't want to spoil you. Wow, that's a great shot. I didn't want to get spoiled there. I don't think I did, but so the professor has taken a couple photos and uploaded them. This is mine. I don't really know why he's there. I don't know if that just got... How many sweet medals did he get? Did he get any? I won't take it off, fuck it. 194, I'll take that. So that means this little fella got some more. Huh, wonder why it doesn't say. I didn't get any sweet medals on that one. Okay, so I can take that off. Because the Whooper one is, you know, my Canadian boy. The Slaw King's gotten some good Rex. Okay, I mean, that is a good photo. Leafeon's cute as shit. Okay, so without further ado, let's go back to what I was telling y'all about. I think it's in my space. If not, it's under requests. So no, it's not under recent titles. Album will just literally show me my picture album. It might be under requests. That's a cool one. Yeah, I don't think it's under photo decks either, so we didn't have to go to the space, but I don't mind showing you all this stuff. I don't know if we've ever gone here. And yes, my name on the Switch is Young Waluigi. I don't have Afro Pope. Crazy, huh? Like, my actual Nintendo account is Afro Pope, but I don't think... Yeah, my display name is clearly not. Okay, so this is the Lintel map. This should show me where MFs be. Yes. Okay, so it's not going to show me two that I haven't found. So the Emolga is somewhere over here. The fucking Pikachu is supposed to be over here. So I am going to look it up. Shame me all you want. I want this to be the last time I go through this damn course. But yeah, no, I want to show you all something too. So, we've already been through these, so it's not me spoiling you all. But yeah, if I want to make sure I get better photos of stuff, this will literally tell me what's there. It'll show me alternative tracks. I do kind of wish that there was an alternative that followed the river here. That'd be cool. But yeah, this will literally show me everything there. We go to the park at night, and you see it changes. Is that a different score bunny then? Oh, that's cool. Is there any difference? I don't think so. Okay, so yeah. Just got my iPad here. I'm gonna check this out. Okay, so Illumina. Whew, yeah, I gotta be careful. Don't just Google Illumina spot. There are others apparently. I didn't get spoiled, but okay. So I see where the Pikachu and Emolga are. They're not opposite of Shaman. So apparently Shaman will also appear in the other 2 courses? Crazy. Okay, so throw an Illumina Orb for the Shaman. If you get it jumping up and down, you can get a 4-star photo. Okay, so that's why it didn't work last time. So when I throw that fluff food at the tree, that crystal bloom before it has to be lit up. So more fluff food I throw in there, more Combee comes out. Hoot Hoots come out on the right side. It doesn't really matter if that's active, but I try to do it about the same time. So I just need to focus on illuminating the crystal bloom and then throwing a bunch of fruit on the left. Okay, so I have to throw it high into the cliff to get this Pikachu. The MF Emolga comes out of the beaches that come out of a high cliff. And it will do a unique aerial trick by Meganium. Okay, so I think we have enough info to go through this. We won't show you anything from the other 3 islands of Lental. Because again, I'd rather show you the courses. The good news is once we get this Illumina spot next run, whether I get it or not, we're moving on to the next area. So my mission for today's stream is to at least show you the courses that we've max leveled and then maybe progress in some of the newer ones. I'm just getting tired and I don't want to take a nap, but you know, if I don't take a nap then I need to just chill and relax for a little bit. And we'll see how long this goes. Alright, let's go back to the camp. Okay, so I don't really promote on Snapchat that often because it's a lot of audience that I don't really want from in real life. So I just put this out there. I don't really care if someone doesn't approve of my stream or what I'm doing. You know, I keep it as, I don't want to say family friendly because it's not, as appropriate as it needs to be for Twitch. Let's put it that way. We've had some risque talks on here, risque shows with Justin, but for the most part I just play video games and talk about shit. There is something I'm trying to figure out, so if my post-COVID doesn't really get better, I'm still going to be, you know, primarily in bed, and if we're going to do a lot of streams, like a Mass Effect stream, I want to figure out a way to set up a camera so that it only gets, like, my face. I don't even care if you see that I'm using a pillow, but I don't really want to just do a stream in bed stream unless we have, like, a way to do it, you know what I mean? Like, and the problem is that you run with that, too, is Dewey interfering. But I am trying to figure some new shit out. Because it does kind of put me at a disadvantage to only audio only stream or quiet stream. Like, having that video representation of me and makes it more conversational, and it also gives it a bit more of a professional aspect, you know. I do know a lot of people that stream with their freaking camera literally in the dark. Like, they didn't do what I did where I'd set up my RGB to be cool and cute. Which is what I would be doing right now. I am still waiting on that other fan, though. I have no clue where that shit is. It's coming from China. Let's check before I get going on this. I just want to see where it is. Okay. So, it might be getting delivered today. We'll see. But yeah, once I get that set up, y'all can look at my rig again. But it definitely does, like, have a difference, though, if you don't use your camera. Like, I don't know. I've noticed that we have been getting more views, more followers and stuff, and I want to keep that momentum going. But if it slows down because I'm not broadcasting, you know me, I need to change that. You know, I'm glad we kind of got to talk through, you know, reasons why I don't always have the camera on and why I do quiet streams and audio only streams more. It's good to, you know, shoot the shit with y'all about that. Also, if you didn't know, just because I'm looking at the ring right now, Natasha and I are promised ringed at the moment. I don't want to say at the moment, like, you know, something's going to imminently change, because I'll just be real, y'all, that's the girl I'm going to marry. I don't see any other way around it. You know, I'm a big fan of her. You know, her interests exactly align with mine. She's everything I would want in a partner and more. So, yeah. I don't know if I've talked about that, though, on stream. So, my generation, I made fun of fucking promise rings. I'll fully admit it. I clowned on that shit. Clowned on it when my niece got one. And then, you know what? I grew the fuck up and I was like, oh, this has a purpose. Like, you know, my partner would appreciate if I did this.
That's the stuff.
Oh, holy shit. I gotta get like 1,000 pictures of this Eevee at the moment. That's probably... Oh shit, Combi. I forgot Comfies are here. They don't do a whole lot though. Damn, Sylveon was looking right at me.
Oh, really?
That's a good shot. I got the Eevee jumping too. But let's try to get this MF from out behind the bushes. Come on, little fella, do a trick. Oh, he took off. Every time. Okay, so now I'm just gonna start flinging fruit. I'm doing it as fast as it will let me. Hitting Meganium on the ass. Okay, I don't understand. Did I not have enough? Did I not throw it over there far enough? It's a second. I usually don't have a problem with getting either of them to spawn, or at least just one. I must be too close. Oh, they said really high cliffs for the Emolga and the Pikachu. I'll have to go back at some point and see if we can get him out, because I didn't do it. None of that was successful.
How'd it go?
The ancient runes to me look like Reggie related.
Good to see you.
Alright, let's see how we're doing, and we'll move on to the next area. I am getting tired, but we're gonna keep pushing through. Let's hope we got at least 3K.
All right.
I don't think we did. 7.
Great timing.
About 100.
Nice work.
don't think we got enough. That's okay though. We're gonna move on. Oh my god. Yeah, that's what I usually get on this course. So yeah, I'm not gonna subject y'all to that course again. I really liked it at first because it was cool. The Meganium was tight. But shoot, man, it's obnoxious.
Whoa!
So without further ado, we move to Belaslava. I got no clue. So, max level jungle. Almost max knight. I'm gonna try to change that. Well, let's go through the jungle since I haven't been through it. There's a news story that's... Oh shit, my stream froze. Alright, give me just a second to fix that. I don't know why it does this. Sometimes my capture card will just be like, nah bro, I'm done. And this has only started happening recently. Let's see. I haven't figured a way to refresh the video on it. Yeah, it's not changing anything. Okay, so this will stop the